All right, boys. So we got our final matchup set. Let's take a look at the bracket here. Shout out to Henry. He's looking real cute over there. Shout out to Henry. Henry, by the way, is going to be my co-host. Me and Henry are both co-hosting this event, and we're going to be co-hosting the live finals together. So shout out to Big Hen Dog. Henry's the most accomplished Madden player of all time. I think he's won 6 belts, something like that. Something insane. The only Madden player to win over $1 million in the prize pool. And he's my co-host for this wonderful event. So shout out to Hen Dog, the GOAT of the MCS. Let's take a look at our bracket here. Goose versus Pegasus. They both took down some very formidable opponents. Mills had a hell in a cell route to get here. And Mills is now advanced, or Mills got taken down by Goose, I'm sorry, and Goose is now advancing to the finals. Pegasus is apparently Zeus in Madden 25, someone who hasn't had a lot of success in the MCS in the past years, but with the addition of a switch stick, it's an entirely new game. So some players you may have never heard of have an amazing switch stick, and those players can make magic happen, as we've seen so far. And let's get to the game. This is our final matchup. Evil Pegasus against that Goose guy. Pegasus in the Jets uniforms, Goose in the Patriots. All right, starting the game off, it's Goose's ball. He throws it underneath to the Duke, and the Duke gets the first down. A good start. It's always good in these games. Sometimes there's a little nerve. Sometimes there's, bright lights, a lot of pressure, and people struggle to make even the simplest read. So stringing together a couple first down after first down is always a good thing. And my friend, Taylor Throne, coming in hot just in time with the raid for the finals. Throne, I hope you had a phenomenal stream. I hope you had the best stream of your entire life. We are here in the finals with that Goose guy and Evil Pegasus. I really appreciate the raid, Throne. You really sent it at the literal perfect time. We just started our final matchup. If you guys are just tuning in, this is the $75,000 Red Hot Gaming Tournament Series qualifying tournament number 1. We've made it all the way to the finals. And I just got wildly fucked for my Christian Gonzalez. Like, words can't even describe it. Time for a job. Dude, I feel you so hard, Taylor. I feel you so hard. I feel like in this game, the craziest shit happens. And it always happens in the gauntlet, doesn't it? But if it happened to you on game 9, I mean, I'll pay for your therapy, man. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Because that's like, what, 2 million coins? He's going for so much. 2.9? Holy shit. All right, somebody checking on Throne. I'm going to call a wellness check-in later. Back-to-back games against Yardstick and some other kid with my no money spent account. Bro, you almost got him on your no money spent! Okay, that makes everything so much worse. Because if it was a regular MUT team, it's like, okay, well, I'll still always get the cards I want because I can just buy packs. The fact that it was no money spent... Holy shit, Taylor, I'm so sorry. That is a heartbreaker right there. That is a heartbreaker right there. And then Yardsticks in the chat says, I just secured my boy Christian Gonzalez. Yardsticks doing victory laps. God damn. God damn. That's brutal, man. Anyways, what I was saying is, boys, we are in the final matchup right now. Both of these guys have had a crazy run to the finals. That Goose guy just took down Mills, had a great second half. He was down early. Game sound? Does he do game sound? I would love it if he does. No game sound. He doesn't do game sound. I would like it if he did. And there's a dot! That Goose guy! With the corner route over the top. It's number 4. Is that Rashee Rice? I don't fucking know. Let's take a look at the instant replay. The corner route from the solo receiver. Got right over the top of what looks like a cloud flat. All alone, right past the front pylon. What a dot. Let's get back to the game. 7-0. Time for Evil Pegasus to see if he can answer back with a touchdown of his own. Evil Pegasus in the semifinals went against Mr. Football 88, who looked like the favorite to win. He was dominating team after team. He had a couple comebacks too. But then when he faced Evil Pegasus in the semifinals, he went down 24-0. And then he threw a pick. And he promptly closed his app and threw his console out the fucking window. And I don't think any of us can blame him. But what we got to realize that Evil Pegasus might have the nastiest switch stick in the entire game. Unfortunately for him, he did not see that corner route coming. and he did not have anybody close enough to switch stick onto. A nice display of gentlemanly sportsmanship, declining the penalty as they each set their audibles and set their lineup. Goose probably feeling very good after a early, easy touchdown. Took about 2.5 minutes off the clock and walks away with 7 points. Houston on the user. Crossers there. Switch stick. I got to ask, did I miss something? Because he was just using Ken Houston. Maybe he was blitzing. Maybe he switched on to somebody else and then switch sticked. Because I know you can't switch stick if your user is blitzing. So he must have had he must have that shit down to muscle memory. And a great show of the deep zone KO. Paul Krause, the center fielder, with the glowing red X Factor. Pre-lit, by the way. Deep zone KO. Switch sticking on. Coming down, hitting the receiver. Getting the knockout. Now it's 2nd and 10. Trevor Lawrence to the line. Throws a quick little seam to the running back. Almost got his head taken off. Goes to the turf to bring up a 3rd and 7. We're going to get some variation of cover 3 cloud here. A lot of hot routes being made. Still a cover 3 cloud just to the other side of the field. Cam Chancellor is the user. I'm going to see how he does his switch stick here because Cam Chancellor is blitzing. So we should not be able to switch stick. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what the method is there. He's probably pressing circle to switch onto somebody and then switch sticking, I would assume. We got a cover 2 shell with an outside quarter. There's a throw underneath to CJ, a possession catch so he avoids a big hit. 2nd and 9. There's a quick audible to gun bunch strong nasty and a timeout from Goose. Goose did not want anything to do with that audible. Coming out in gun bunch offset. Looks like he flipped the play coming out of the huddle. Dollar defense got the slot receiver manned up. Down the seam. It's the Duke on the high ball going to the turf after he catches it again to avoid the contact. And the Duke has been the name of the tournament so far. Making plays for everybody. And the high pass doesn't pay off there. Center fielder Paul Krause standing tall in the end zone. Boom! Intercepted. Take a look at the replay. Did he try to high pass a zig? There was a hook curl right there, and it looked like he just threw it way too early. I'm not sure what the thought process there was for Evil Pegasus, but keep in mind, boys, the winner of this game advances to the live finals in Oklahoma. So this is much bigger than the money. The prize pool for this tournament, I believe the winner gets $2,300. But bigger than that, you get invited to Oklahoma for the $40,000 live event. So this is a huge game for both parties, and maybe Evil Pegasus feeling the pressure of those bright lights. In the first quarter, down to 2-1. And that's going to take us to the second. We got gun bunch wide nasty. Coleman on a streak. We're going to have the motion for McCaffrey to wheel route up the sideline. And there's McCaffrey. No, he throws it underneath to the Duke. See, that's why I am not playing right now. Because I would probably throw that fucking McCaffrey wheel route. And it would probably be picked off for 7. 4:48 still on the clock. I'm going to be interested to see, does Goose play the clock game this early now that he's already got one stop? Or does he go pedal to the metal and try to score as quick as possible? 4:30, it wouldn't be crazy to clock, but it would be a tough thing to do. Looks like triangle's open. He throws a backside. Somehow hits that pass. Coleman makes the catch, gets the first down, and takes a big hit. We're going to need a little halfback base call, and that shit is stuffed like my ex-wife Sharon in the backfield for a loss of 4. Anytime you take a 4-yard loss on a run play, you got to think, why the fuck did I do that? 2nd and 14. We got a speed out route on the left with a zig in the slot and 2 deep crossing routes. Looks like he's going to throw the tight end, and it's overthrown from McCarthy. 3rd and 14. We got Y curl with the initial play call. Going to audible now to a trips tight end flex. Defense is still in that double mug. We got the slot receiver manned up. Looks like big play Slay. Maserati Marv on the crosser from the slot. A dagger concept right here. I like it. We got a streak from the tight end now. Switching things up. Probably going to go underneath here. No, backside in route. The user almost gets there. But we got a 4th and 5. A 55-yarder sadly is not comfortable. If he would have got one more yard, he might be kicking 3. A Texas route from the running back switches to a speed out. I like the play call here. A lot of stuff going over to the right. We might see a rollout to the right. Out route is not open. Tight end is not open. Backside post not open. Where does he throw it? The route bounce! And Vernon Davis, the Duke, in the clutch with another big play. The Duke Motioned over. 2x2 look now. Drag looks open. He doesn't throw it. A lot of time in the pocket. Going to roll out to the right. Can he scramble? No. Yes. Gets 2 yards. 3rd and 8. Audible again to trips tight end flex. Got a high-low read over the middle. A zig from the slot. See what he decides to go with. Motions over the zig. Interesting. Turns it into a drag. Only a 3-man pass rush. A lot of time. There's Maserati Marv with another high pass catch. And Maserati Marv extends the lead for that goose guy. 14-0. 2:30 remaining in the second quarter. Let's look at the replay. Wide open. It looks like there was man coverage, but there was a lot of commotion off the line. Looks like the hard flat from the outside lineman kind of bumped into the man and pushed him off and left Maserati Marv wide open. Now, that's not to be confused with Minivan Marv. Minivan Marv is a guy that does fent down on the beach of Mayz Island. You don't got to worry about that guy in man coverage. He will never get open. Maserati Marv, however, you got to be careful manning him up. Any misstep and he is gone. 2nd and 8. Got a Mabel coverage to the right. A cover 3 cloud style Mabel. Interested to see how this pressed curl fat plays. Weirdest zone I've ever seen in my life. 3rd and 17. What a sack from Max Crosby. We got man coverage to the trip side and inside 3rd. And it looks like that deep corner. Uh-oh. It's Xavier Worthy. Not the guy you want to leave in man press. And a bold decision there from Evil Pegasus to go down. Keep in mind, Evil Pegasus is receiving the second half kickoff. So his goal here is to take off the remainder of the clock. Hopefully get 7. And then come out a half, get another 7. And tie up the game. A nice run there from CJ. Gets about 6 yards. 51 seconds to go. There's another run to CJ. Cuts it up. Doesn't get a first down, but that might be for the best. Evil Pegasus now able to take off another timeout. 3rd and 2. Not a whole lot open. Great defense. He throws the in route. It's Velas Jones Jr. A phenomenal catch down to the 3-yard line. And this is working out perfect for the Evil Pegasus because now there's no timeouts remaining for Goose. Sorry, I had a stroke. 17 seconds to go. There's a handoff up the middle. And Chris Johnson gets that ball across. Did he get the ball across or did he get the tip of his Johnson across? Let's look at the replay. Moped Marv can really scoot. I'd be inclined to believe that. He barely got that in there. 13 seconds to go. Can we see a 3-point play out of Goose? A lot of pressure coming in. He tries to roll out. Not there. No timeouts remaining. That's likely to be the last play of the half. And boys, we go into the second half, a 14-7 game. Each player only had 2 drives in the first half. That is something we haven't seen this entire tournament. This style of play is not normally how you see Madden 25 played. Let's get back to the game. Trevor Lawrence over the top. It's Minivan Marv into the end zone. And it only took 32 seconds. It's exactly what we talked about at halftime. Pegasus coming out swinging in the second half. Take another look at this, boys. Right over the top between the thirds. And you got to think, Darrelle Revis, if he was a little bit faster, a little bit better, maybe he makes that play. Another audible to trips tight end flex. We got a run play up the middle. It's Christian McCaffrey. Got a lot of space. And Christian McCaffrey with a first down, a gain of about 15. Speed out from Maserati Marv on the outside with a high-low read over the middle. There's the motion from McCaffrey. The wheel route looks like it might be there, but the pressure gets in, and Evil Pegasus with the defense. It's Mad Max into the end zone, and that's not the first time we've seen that tonight, boys. The tipped D-line interception strikes again. Take another look at this one, man. When you got that much pressure coming in, you get a free rusher off both sides and a phenomenal click-on from Pegasus. And a game that started so one-sided has now been flipped on its head. The turns have tabled. A 21-0 run from Evil Pegasus. Started down 14, back against the wall. Lights very bright, and he decided, I'm not going to go down without a fight. Will we see the same fight from Goose? Or will we see him crumble under the pressure? Maserati Marv over the top! and he's in the end zone. We're all tied up. A slow first half, but the boys are swinging now. There's the audible to Trips tight end. We got a cover 4 look at $1 on defense from that Goose guy. Snap is up. Cam Chancellor on the user. A lot of streaks on the field. There goes Trevor Lawrence. Almost takes a hit, but slides down for a gain of 5. 2nd and 5 now. We got the no huddle to the line. An audible from bunch offset to bunch strong nasty and a quick snap. 3-man pass rush on the way. Does he throw the post? No, he doesn't. Underneath on the angle route. Now, that trail route sometimes decides to randomly stop in the middle of the field. But this time he carried it all the way to the sideline, able to hit it on the sideline underneath the zone. And a phenomenal dot for a first down from Pegasus. Still in dollar on defense for Goose. The snap is up from Trevor Lawrence. Pressure picked up nicely. There's the underneath throw to Xavier Worthy. Takes a big hit, but not before he gets 9.5 yards. Only about 4 or 5 inches short, which, believe it or not, is a lot bigger than it seems. 4 or 5 inches is significant. Trevor Lawrence steps up in the pocket, tries to take off, takes a hit, goes down for a loss of 3. In field goal range, it would be a 52-yarder from here. There's a quick throw to Xavier Worthy, and Xavier Worthy takes a big hit, but not before he gets that first down. There's the audible to gun bunch strong, nasty. Still a cover 4 look from Goose. Again, I'm curious to see how he's going to switch stick with Ken Houston, given that he is blitzing. We'll see what he decides to do here. Following the crosser, not a whole lot open. Trevor Lawrence rolls out to the right, throws that one away, 2nd and 10. A lot of clock stoppage here in the second half so far. And that flip play is going to do some damage because the entire defense is going to have to reset. We got a stock DB fire, and it comes in. The defensive tackle, the big boy. A 10-yard sack is what you're looking for. Let's see how Pegasus handles it. Snap is up. He throws it over the top. It's Duke in the end zone. The high ball right on the money from Trevor Lawrence. And that high ball is so nasty. Let's take another look. Even if they don't look that open, if they even have a step, you throw that high pass, you catch it right where he did, and ain't nobody's going to be able to touch him. That is a phenomenal throw, a phenomenal dot. All right, man. 1st and 10 for Goose. He had a big play to answer on the last time. Throws the corner out. It's not the best throw, but he clicks on and makes a user play. 50 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter. He's at the 48-yard line. Motions over Duke to make it a 2-by-2 set. Double mug pressure gets in there, and it looks like he might be throwing something deep. He's waiting, and he throws it away. I thought he was going to take a shot. McCaffrey on a speed out on the outside. I like the route combo. A high-low read over the middle. And if there wasn't a sack, it might have been a bomb. I think the seam was going to be open, and it looks like he was about to throw it, but a big sack puts him in a 3rd and 17. Evil Pegasus with the defense is causing a lot of problems for Goose right now. Goose needs to get at least half of this back right now. We'll see how Pegasus elects to play defense. Snap is up. Pressure's picked up. Flushed out to the right. Square was open, and another interception. It keeps happening. That Goose guy, now with his back against the wall, needs a stop, and he needs it now. He's playing aggressive. He's user in the middle, and a big hit on the quarterback there. The question is going to be, there's been a lot of pressure on Trevor Lawrence and Evil Pegasus, but he has not had the same situation where these throw-out-of-sack throws are getting intercepted. That's 2 for Goose now. And we've seen this happen time and time again in this game. That seems to be one of the skill gaps. I'm not going to lie. Being able to click on after a hit, being able to have multiple blitzers there ready to catch, that is the difference maker. 3rd and 2. We got DB fire on the field. Do we see a run here? We're going to see a field goal, I think, no matter what. Audibles now to gun bunch. Strong, nasty. Drags open. Lobs it. And it's caught by the Duke. The Duke is going to go down. And that's going to be a minimum 2 minutes off the clock. 2nd and 15. 4 minutes to go. That clock is moving. 5 seconds left on the play clock. 3, 2. And he is milking every second. Actually, not every second. Uh-oh! There's a fumble! And Goose doesn't pick it up. Whoever that was who had an opportunity, you need to cut him without pay. And don't give him the plane home either. More bad luck on the side of Goose. There's the snap. Another run. It's hard to imagine you're going to get another opportunity like that. 4th and 3. I would actually lose my mind if he goes for this. Why do you not kick 3? Do not go for it. And there we go. I about had an aneurysm, guys. Okay? I'm glad he decided to not go for it. There's the 3. Snap is up. Snap is good. Kick is good. Down 10. Get 8. Let him score. Now you're down 9. Get 8. Down 1. Let him score. Get 8. Hey, buddy! I don't know if you know this, but the people who are playing are actually pretty smart. And he probably wouldn't score. He'd probably just chew clock. I don't know why I'm arguing with you when you clearly have no idea what you're talking about. There's no shot in hell that with under 2 minutes to go, he wouldn't clock and he would just score. He would go down and he would continue to chew clock. 3rd and 11. Big down right here. Seam is open. It's the Duke. And he almost took it. If that's a missed tackle, he's probably in the end zone right now. Will he get this play off? He will before the 2-minute warning. He's running Y curl. If there's an outside deep zone, you got to watch that inside curl route. He got bumped. He's going to throw a high pass. He's lucky that one wasn't intercepted. He's lucky that one wasn't intercepted. That could have ended the game right there. 1:58 to go. 2-minute warning is hit. I got to say, if you're Goose, you probably wanted to save that 2-minute warning and score before it hit, because then that would be equivalent to a timeout for you. Corner route's open. Great switch stick from Pegasus. And he gets out of bounds, saves a little bit of clock. That's a good play right there. McCaffrey on the motion now, makes it a 5-wide set. 3-man pass rush. Looks like Duke's open. High pass. Touchdown. 1:49 still to go. It's a 3-point game. We got a cover 3 cloud. Cover 6. Run ball from CJ. Good run defense. Gets a few more yards than I would have thought. 2nd and 8. No timeout called yet from Goose. Keep in mind, if he does get a stop, he might be closer to the end zone. 2nd and 8. Snap is up. Backside ends covered. And there's the pressure. Trevor Lawrence goes down. It's going to be a 3rd and 12. There's the first timeout called from Goose. This is the play of the game so far. Goose's tournament life on the line in the finals. The winner punches their ticket to Norman, Oklahoma to play in the $40,000 live finals. 3rd and 12. Cover 2 shell with a blitzer coming off the left side. We got a motion over from Duke. And there's the pressure! Oh my God, it's overthrown! Maybe should have been picked off. Does Pegasus go for it? If he is going for it. And if he doesn't get it, Goose is already in field goal range. This would be the best defensive showing we've seen all tournament. I'm nervous just watching it. 4th and 12 for all the bread. Motion over Duke for a 2x2 set. Cover 2 shell. Blitzer coming off the right side. Snap is up. Nothing's open. He throws it deep.
This is big.
And he drops it. Goose gets the stop. And he's already in field goal range with a minute to go and 2 timeouts. Let's take a look at the replay. He almost had it. But Darrelle Revis was able to get over the top and swat that one. A phenomenal play from the defensive back. And now we're going to see if Goose can punch it into the end zone. An opportunity to win it all. He motions over the tight end. There's the run. McCaffrey, a lot of space. Goes down. 2nd timeout called from Pegasus. Only 1 remaining. You know the goal for Goose is before he scores a touchdown, he's going to need to take the clock. The clock is the most important factor. He's under center now. Going to force Pegasus to call that last timeout. Going to run a trap up the middle. Great blocking. McCaffrey going to go down again. 2nd and inches. Perfectly timed. That's exactly what you want. He's going to run it to the weak side here. Flips the play. McCarthy calling out of the line. Double teams the end. Maserati Marv on the motion, going to help with blocking on that side. No one motions on the defense with him. Great user from Pegasus. Stuffs him for a 2-yard loss. 4, 3, 2, 1. And there's a timeout from Goose. I don't know about that one. I don't know about that timeout there. I'm going to be honest. You got 2 timeouts. If you get a first down, now you almost make it so you can't really run the ball. McCarthy making audibles at the line. Very spread out formation. Will we see the Duke in the end zone yet again? Snap is up. McCarthy rolls out right. Not a whole lot open. McCarthy throws it away. 4th down. 14 seconds ago, Goose is putting it all on the line. He says no fucking overtime for me. No overtime for me. Gun bunch, wide, nasty. We're getting a pass for the game. A trip to the live, on the line, J.J. McCarthy. Audibles. And he's going to kick 3. The thing is, Pegasus has no timeouts, but he does have 11 seconds. It's going to be interesting to see how Pegasus handles this because I have seen people screw things up in this situation. 10 seconds, the odds of you getting in field goal range is incredibly low. Getting out of bounds as well. Uh-oh. The wheel route. 5 seconds to go. All right, boys. 5 seconds to go. We got man up 3 deep. If anything happens here, we don't see overtime. Riddle me shocked. Uh-oh. Chris Johnson on the deep post. Wait. 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 Oh, my God. He almost had it.
Guy that looked like you.
Let's head back to the broadcast booth for a minute and reassess how we're feeling. Chat, let me know. How are we feeling? Because I'm feeling pretty fired up right now. 1st and 10, Goose is starting with the ball. For those of you guys that don't know, that are watching this, we have overtime playoff rules. So that means both teams are going to get a possession no matter what. And if one team scores more than the other, they win. If one team takes 3 and the next one gets 7, they win. Snap is up. Pressure comes in the A-gap, picked up. Not anything open. Almost a 3rd throw out a sack interception. If Goose gets stopped here, Pegasus only needs to take 3. And that's why in this situation, it's so beneficial to start on defense. Because if you can somehow get a stop, you know all you need is 3. On offense, if you get in field goal range and you get stopped, you don't know if you can take 3. Most of the time, you're going for 7 no matter what. 3rd and 8. Big down right here. And there's a timeout. Huge 3rd down right here. You need a 1st down if you're Goose. You do not want to be put in a 4th down situation. If you happen to go 4 and out, your opponent's already in field goal range. Y curl is the play. Maserati Marv hot routed into a corner route. And we got double drags on the field with a wheel from McCaffrey. Snap is up. 4-man pass rush. He's not in the double mug. He throws it to Marv. And Marv hits the sideline. Somehow gets tackled from behind. 1st and 10 from the 40. A huge dot. And now can he finish the drive and get 7? We got Marv on the right sideline going on a corner route. He throws it away. That's intentional grounding. He's going to lose about 10 yards on that one. 2nd and 20. Y curl is the play again. I believe he is in the Atlanta Falcons playbook. He audibles now to gun bunch wide, nasty. We're going to likely see a motion from the running back here. A wheel route up the sideline. We've seen that motion a lot, but we haven't actually seen a lot of people throw that. No one's staying in to block here. The pressure likely going to be screaming. Can he make the quick read? There's the motion. Snap is in. Only a 2-man pass rush. Looks like Marv might be there. No, it's the corner route, and it's intercepted. An underthrown pass, and Nate Wiggins is able to get under it. The rookie out of Baltimore. Let's take a look. I cannot believe that ball was underthrown. He had about 5-6 yards on him. I don't even know. That was so underthrown. Trevor Lawrence is going to be walking home after this one. The entire city is going to be rioting at his house. And we've already seen one stop from Goose, game on the line, and we're going to have to see another one. Evil Pegasus only needs 3. Snap is up. It's DB fire. Pressure coming off the right side. Trevor Lawrence jukes out the defender, rolls back out to the left, going to throw that one away. 3rd and 9. And that right there is a perfect example of how the pursuit angles are so bad. You have a fast defensive back, full speed ahead, untouched, running at Trevor Lawrence in a simple little loop-de-loop. And that guy is out of sight, out of mind. Trevor Lawrence gets a 1st down with his legs. 1st and 10. Snap is up. Looks like a cover 4 shell. Not a whole lot open. Trevor Lawrence up the middle again. And that's the 2nd 1st down in a row that Lawrence has gotten with his legs. Likely going to be seeing a 4-man pass rush here. Blitz coming off the left side, picked up nicely. There's the zig route underneath. It's Maserati Marv. Not to be confused with Mazda Miata Marv. Or Minivan Marv. Snap is up. A dive from the user. CJ in the open field. And the speedster, Chris Johnson, is going to close this one out for Evil Pegasus. And the Pegasus will make an appearance in Norman, Oklahoma in the $40,000 live finals. Now, if that wasn't game of the year, I don't know what is. An absolute heartbreaker on the sticks. And Evil Pegasus had the Cinderella run of the century. And it was Chris Johnson, CJ2K, Mr. Lightning himself, on the ground that got it done. My God, boys.